Let's learn about the law of assumption, shall we? Hi Angel Fairies, I hope you guys are having an amazing, gorgeous, abundant day, and thank you so much for joining me in this week's YouTube video, which is my understanding of the law of assumption. So if you don't know what the law of assumption is, it is simply a law that states that whatever you assume will become true within your reality. Just stick with the assumption and you're going to start living in it. And this is what manifestation is essentially about. Assuming that everything that you ever wanted and everything that you ever desired is already in your favor. And I really like this law because it accounts for your emotions, letting you know that just because you are emotionally fluctuating and you're not feeling good, it doesn't mean that you don't get to have your manifestation. You don't have to match a vibration. You don't have to be fully healed in order to receive what you desire. Now, there comes another topic with that, where if you are not fully healed, you probably can't maintain what you manifest, but we're going to get into it later. But this is the law that I personally subscribe to, and I am very grateful that I have, because it allows me to just be human. A lot of times what people are afraid of when it comes to manifestation is the fact that how they're feeling, what they used to go through, their trauma is not going to allow them to receive the lifestyle that they want. But law of assumption says that no matter what you've been through, no matter what trauma you have, no matter what emotions you're feeling in that moment, as long as you mentally say that you have something, or emotionally say that you have something, you will have it. So if you're ready to change and transform your life without matching vibrations, without having to be fully healed, without having to, make sure you're no longer depressed or anything like that, stay tuned, because I'm about to give you the cheat code that will literally change your life. So if you end up liking this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you won't miss nothing from me. Let's hop into it. So we now know what law of assumption is all about. How can you practice this thing? How can you tap into it? Well, there are numerous ways you can do it, right? But I want to tell you guys the basics of law of assumption. I feel that that's where people get lost in the sauce with it, because we're humans. We want to overthink things. We want to assume that things are tougher and harder than it really is, especially if you come from a background like mine that's very traumatizing, that is very limiting and just negative and destructive. You're not going to believe that it is simply as easy as changing your mindset and sticking with that mindset change in order to change your life. But it is, and I want to teach you guys how to do it too. The law of assumption only relies on what you are telling yourself mentally. Your emotions doesn't matter. Your outside world and the circumstances that you're existing in does not matter. If you consistently not only tell yourself you're existing in a certain reality, but you stay there, you don't contradict it, and even if you do contradict it, it's fine. Go right back to that. You're good. You get to receive your desires. That's how simple it is. Think as if it is yours. Simple. And for a lot of people, it can be many things. People assume that you have to have faith, you have to have methods, etc., etc. But I'm going to teach you the way that I like to do it, because that's very credible, because I did it. So for me, I really noticed that when I have my whole being centered, when I work through my emotions, when I speak out loud my affirmations, when I also think out loud my affirmations, when I allow myself to believe in my manifestations, it's easier for me. Do you have to do everything that I'm doing? Absolutely not. You can just decide and boom, you have your desires. You don't have to do a method. You don't have to do repetition. You don't have to do any of those things. But for me, it's helpful because I'm a person who can overthink. I am a person who can allow my circumstances to affect me if I don't allow myself to have a very strong and secure space, body, and mind and soul. And so for me, I noticed that meditating every single day helps, that saying my affirmations every single day helps, that visualization every day helps. Because the thing about manifestation in general, and law of assumption aside, right, is that through repetition, you live your life. The only reason why you are living a life that you probably did not want is because you constantly told yourself, or someone outside of you constantly told you this is true for you, and you accept it as truth, and you kept repeating that story to yourself. law of assumption, manifestation is simply changing a story and telling yourself a different one repeatedly. And a lot of people forget that in order to maintain a story, you have to tell your story. You have to keep telling yourself. And so those affirmations can help you do that. Making a decision and sticking with it can help you do that. Don't beat yourself up if it feels like it's tougher for a new story to stick, because again, you're transforming a lifetime of stories and ideologies and beliefs in order to finally live the lifestyle that you want. So if it takes time, it's okay. But for me, I truly believe manifestation is instant. As soon as you decide, it is yours. But again, you are not doing anything wrong if it takes time. You've been through hell and high water. Like, of course, you need to imprint yourself. And that's where repetition comes in, with affirmations, visualizations, and just speaking goodness over yourself. So that is how you can really tap into the law of assumption. Here are some tips and tricks that I recommend if you're starting out as a beginner. The first thing I recommend is getting to know yourself, right? A lot of people will bypass this, and I'm not a person who bypass things. I like to face it. I raw dog life. Okay, will I run from time to time? Yes, but I raw dog life. So I recommend doing shadow work, just to sit down and face exactly what is happening in your life and what is happening within yourself that you do not resonate with and that you do not like. When you get it all out in the open and you face exactly what's going on, it makes it so much easier to reprogram your mindset and reprogram all these limiting beliefs. So if you want help with doing that, on Patreon, I have a 7-day shadow work workshop that teaches you how to do that in depth with ease. Or I also have an ebook that you can purchase on my shop right now that teaches you how to do that, as well as give you journal prompts and affirmations to make it come out easier. Because I noticed for a lot of people, it can be tough to practice shadow work because you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to do those things. And so I have those things ready and available for you, such as courses, workshops, and ebooks that's going to get you there. I'll link it in the description. But if you are ready to start shadow work, I recommend starting with the first thing that is already in front of you. Like, what are you currently limiting yourself to? And then work from there. And then you're going to start jumping. Your intuition is going to lead you towards what you need to do in order to work on it and release it. So you did the shadow work. You've done it. You don't have to, but you did it. I'm very proud of you. You're very powerful. The next thing you're going to do is rewrite those limiting beliefs, right? So you can do that through affirmations. You can do that through visualizations, but you're going to do it through affirmations first. Everybody does. Like, nobody, you don't have to admit it, but everybody does do it through affirmations first. So an example, I don't make money. Money is so hard for me to make. You're going to replace that with, I make money. Money is so easy for me to make. You see how easy and simple that is? You do not have to figure out how this is going to come about. It's already done. It is done. I recommend saying it through ease, bring harm to none for the good of all, but especially me, because the universe will bring it to you any type of way. Miracles will happen. Miracles will happen, and sometimes a miracle will whoop your ass. So you don't want that. You don't want a miracle to whoop your ass. So make sure you say something along those lines so that it can bring it to you easily, because you can get that. But that's how simple it is to change a story. Now you're just going to repeatedly tell yourself this story. I have money. Money is so amazing to come back to me. I love it. Every time a thought or emotion comes up that tries to influence the thought that you don't have money, what are you going to do? I have money. Money is in my hand. I love having money. That is what you're going to tap into. No excuses. No figuring out how the money is going to come. No figuring out where the money is going to come. It's already yours. Shut up. Like, that's it. Like, you don't have to do it. Now, again, that's where repetition comes in, because of course you're going to have thoughts that may try to oppose it. You're changing a new story. Ego wants to latch on to what you're used to. Ego wants to latch on to what you're comfortable with. So tell ego, we're going to get comfortable with this. Work with yourself. A lot of people, when it comes to shifting your mindset, changing their life, manifesting, they fight with themselves. Do not fight with yourself. There's a lot of people out here doing coaching on manifestation and things of that nature where they just like give you advice to beat yourself up when it comes to this. No, I'm all about working through it. I'm all about accepting. I'm all about connecting. So don't beat yourself up when you get those negative thoughts. Just tell yourself, no, that's not true. This is true. Keep it going. Because it's going to feel much better. You're not going to feel like you're in competition with yourself. You're not going to feel like you're just scattered brain and you're fighting with yourself, because when you have that energy of fighting with yourself, it is extremely tough to try to accept a new story when your old story is fighting toughly. Your old story just want to be, recognized, acknowledged, and released. So just give it that chance, no matter how many times you have to do it. Okay, so like I said, you can do that through affirmations, you can do that through visualization, just visualizing yourself living in the end of your desires, and make sure it comes to you easily. Doesn't matter how it comes, but you live in the end of your desires and you accept it. Don't worry about the time, because all that matters is this present moment. The future doesn't matter, the past doesn't matter. We have been proven time and time again that those things don't exist. Time is like a loop. Time is not linear. So no matter the time, you already have it instantly. But if you want to put a time thing on it, you can. You still will get it by that time. You want to move into your new home in 6 months, you will. Period, point blank. None of your business on how that happens. It just happens to you easily, bringing harm to none, for the good of all, but especially you. And that's it. So that's exactly how you're going to do that. And lastly, let it go. And I don't mean let it go as in like don't think about your desires, etc., etc. Let it go as in don't stress yourself out about it, because every time that thought comes up about your desires, say, oh yeah, I already have it. Love that I have it. That's what I mean, right? Don't be in this position where you assume that you have to detach from your desire, or you assume that you have to fight for and work hard towards your desire. You really don't. You're going to input that seed, input that intention, and then you are going to move in ways that seems like miracles, in ways that seem like a coincidence, but in actuality, it's just you getting your manifestation. It's just you manifesting. You never need to know how you're living your dream life. You just need to know that your dream life has already begun. The moment you decided that you are ready to live in your dream life, you can. Now, I don't know if anybody resonates with this. I like to do things step by step because I like to see everything playing out. I love a process, but I need to learn to break that, because I be so irritated when things don't go my way like that. Like right now, I want to live completely in the manifestation of my desires, but I do things step by step, and I don't know why I do that. So I know for me, it's like, what if I miss out on all the experiences that it takes to get to my desires? Like, what if I'm already in the end and I'm missing out something out? And that was what it was for me. Like, I don't want to miss anything of this process, but I had to tell myself that no matter what, I'm going to experience it all. So literally today, I'm going to put myself in a position where I already have everything I want, and I'm going to live it. I was already that way, but I was kind of doing it step by step. But now I am already in the manifestation of my desires, and I'm really excited to continue to live in the manifestation of my desires, because the moment I decided that I was there is the moment that it occurred for me, period, point blank. And that's how you're supposed to manifest. So with that being said, stay tuned for my 2026 manifestation vision board video, because I'm going to show you guys exactly how I manifest to bring in all the good luck and all the manifestations of the year for me. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope it helped you guys to see how easy law of assumption is and how easy you can manifest your desires. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about it and what you are ready to bring into 2026. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, gorgeous, abundant day, angel fairies. Bye.